Oh yes, you are welcome back to Smart Cousin TV show. I understand that everybody is seeing the whole thing that is going on in the southeast, mainly in Anambra State. So according to the heading stated, Biafran struggle. Why Ngozi Orabueze lack the capacity to lead Biafran to freedom. So in this video, you are going to hear a lot from um, our activist Rose, based in UK. So there are many things some people is talking about concerning the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. They are saying that some of them are saying that she is not capable to lead the Biafran people to the freedom. Some people they are saying that she need to do something now, that the need is necessary, and the way Sorudo is doing them. So, and there are a lot of things so many people is saying. So they are saying a lot of things. So in this video, you are going to hear Rose. So he's going to explain a lot for us the issue concerning Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and then concerning the Biafran issue, and how the Nigerian government is trying to put word on his mouth, or trying to lure him into something that they will use to prison her. So all those things, it is here. So don't skip any part as you're about to watch. Like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video to go around for everyone to see things happening in Biafra land.
I want to use this opportunity to say a wonderful Thursday to every one of you here. Biafrans, a lot is happening, and a lot is happening. And then please permit me to read what somebody said yesterday. On my broadcast yesterday, the person wrote something and said, because when I finished, I went back to the broadcast and listened to it and watched and read the comments, and then somebody said, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not impressing us. Our people need her now, and we are really disappointed because Nigerians are oppressing us in our own soil. Biafrans, we need to do something. How I wish it was Simon Eba Njoko. That's what the person wrote, you know. And then another one said, Rose, good afternoon. I don't want to read this one before, because this one not too makes sense. Said, Rose, good afternoon. Please, can you kindly tell Dr. Ngozi Orabueze that the military are shooting tear gas at us, and we need urgent intervention by the Biafran military in order to defend our people. We really need the military of Biafra to defend us. Anyways, I'm going to go with the first one. They said Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not doing anything, and that we need her now to defend our people, just because Nigerian government is intimidating us via Soludo, which all of us sees that. But I want to tell us one thing that we should know. Yes, she is not Simon Eba. She is not Simon Eba. Now, one thing we should know is this: Nigerian government is looking for every avenue to rubbish this redeclaration. They are looking for every avenue to jail Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. They are looking for every avenue to petition her. That is a simple truth. We are a full nation. We are a nation. They are looking for every means, because once they take Dr. Ngozi Orabueze out, now nobody again. That is a simple truth. So the idea is this. Let me ask Biafrans this question, and I want us to get interactive this morning. Why do you think that Soludo started this chaos first month of the year, when he understands that he is a person of particular concern? Why do you think that he started this chaos in January, where some people are still in their hometown going for burials, waiting for burials to come, going for weddings, doing some general activities in the southeast. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Why do you think that Soludo started this chaos? Can anybody answer me in this January? Now, they know that we are coming close to our freedom. They are debating about it. It's on Donald Trump's table. They are really going to do something positive. We are coming to the end of the game. Nigeria knows that their game is up, and then the people who is playing the card better are the Biafrans. So what they are trying to do is to provoke Biafrans to roll out their army. Now they will hijack the struggle, they will start killing, and what they will now start doing is Biafra must come, Biafra must come, bah, 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 bah. You will see them aim at their Nigerian terrorists too, and Asari the Kubo boys. They are there. They are there. They are the one that will be shouting, "Hey, Biafra must come! You must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu!" And they will start killing innocent citizens. That is their plan. That is the intel. When they will start killing, and when that starts, no nation in this country will look at you as a freedom fighter. No nation in this country will think that your head is correct and then you want freedom with all this nonsense. No nation. So the frustration is to make, they know that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she is the deputy prime minister and they fear her the most. They don't know who Ogenkere is. They know Ogenkere. They know that Ogenkere is working for them. Now, in other words, if there is any provocative action that the Biafran soldiers had and carried out, we did a meeting on Tuesday, where our generals came to speak. Now they are waiting for those guys to come out and act. Once they react, petitions immediately. Petitions will fly. Oh, it is Nigeria. And when they start their chaos, you know the way they do it now? Hey, it's Biafra or nothing. Hey, now the Kanu must come out. Ha, 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 ha. The killings go just go on live video. And you'll be hearing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out by fire by force. That was the sabotage that they used against Simon Ekpa Njoko. A man that was defending an evil. A man that came to defend his own people. And they sabotaged him until he came down. They brought him down. They brought him down. What did the EU law say? Self-determination is your right. Self-defense is your right. But today they said Simon Ekpa was committing act of terrorism and jailed him. That is the same thing that they want Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to do. They know that she's in charge. Oh, you don't believe me? I'll give you a proof. This morning we are going to talk. I'll give you a proof. Remember that mad woman called Lolo Nneka Chimezie? Have you seen her new latest? Where she mentioned Dr. Ngozi Orabueze's name. No government in exile. Go. No, si no wetene Biafra. And no na exile. Ya no na exile achi wandio na achi. But before, she doesn't know Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. But how come she knew Dr. Ngozi Orabueze all of a sudden? Started mentioning Dr. Ngozi Orabueze's name from her mouth, telling Biafrans that, oh, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze was the reason why Simon Ekpa was jailed. And now the same Simon Ekpa is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is. Go and watch that video, you will laugh. How come did she come up with all this story? That is the Simon Ekpa that's made the detain of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be possible. That is because of the activity. This is what I've been telling Biafrans. If we are not careful, if we act with anger, they told us to go to court, and we are going through legal proceedings, or procedures should I say, and we are getting the whole document right, and they want to sabotage it because Nigeria has no documents to offer to anybody, to submit to anybody. The only thing that Nigerian government have is gun and bullets and prison. We have documents, proof of the atrocities of the Nigerian government on our soil. They don't have any proof. I don't know if Biafrans are following me. Today I don't want to shout. I want us to get the message correctly so that you will know that these people are luring us to violence and to danger. Soludo, they use Soludo, the Anambra State governor, to come out to start causing chaos. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can remain in prison. The problem cannot be solved. They want to cut the problem half from the tree. Now you want to cut the tree, you want to cut the tree that is blocking the road. You, instead of you to uproot the problem, you cut it into half, and after this, the tree start growing back again. So what these people are trying to do, when we roll out our army in response to the violence of Soludo's Nigerian terrorist military on our soil, then those military will fight back and start shouting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. They will put this market fire. They will put this place fire. They will burn people's car and be shouting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. It is Biafra or nothing. That is sabotage, and that is what they want to do. But up till today, they have not seen Biafran army. So they are confused. They are tired. They are tired. They don't know what to do. Because as long as Soludo has made this, has caused this chaos, they're not the world is watching them. That is why they can't shoot first. They know everything. They know how they have staged it. That the world is watching them. Any mistake that is made by this government, they will petition Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, and that will be the end. You don't know, I don't know if America are involved. American, you see this, I don't trust the Caucasians again. I don't, I don't, if it's trust, I don't trust them again. No. I can't trust them, and I will never trust them. You know why? I will tell you a story. Last year, 2020, was it 2024? Yeah, 2024, when they took away our prime minister, yeah? I've lived in Europe for so many years, so I know that European law works. I know that there is no how you can bend European law. If you are in this country as a citizen that have their passport, and then you have a case with any one of their citizens, they will judge that case according to their law. They don't look at it whether you are black or white. No, they will judge that case according to their law. Now on airspace, there is one guy that usually tell me that these Caucasians are corrupt. I tell the guy, you where they Africa, no if you tell me where I did. You can't. I was always fighting with this guy, telling him that most of you would have had it, that this thing may be cooked by Prime Minister and Alexander Stubb. Why? Because I don't believe that Alexander Stubb can arrest Mazi Simon. I thought it was for the world to see that Finland, we are free, we don't have any case against anybody. Just let us do our investigation, and everybody will bring their proof, and everybody will bring their evidences against each other, and then we'll deliberate it in court. And if found guilty, we will release. If not found guilty, we will release Simon Ekpa. If Nigerian government is found guilty, then you will compensate Simon Ekpa. That was what we thought. So we thought it was an arrangement between Finland and our prime minister. Even on airspace, I told them I have lived in Europe for so many years. The cases I have won, the compensation they have compensated me, made me to trust into the system. And I trust them. And I fought for Simon. Some of you will see when I was challenging, what is his name? This animal called Christopher Musa. Come, they don't want you well to come here. Because if you come here, they will detain you, and you must prove that Simon is committing act of terrorism. I had that assurance in me. I came here and I told Biafrans. And I still told Biafrans that it is very impossible for Simon to go to prison. It is very impossible. Impossible. It can't happen because Simon has not committed any crime against humanity. The aggressors are the Nigerian states. I said it openly. I wasn't hiding my face. Those of you that follow me will know that I've always been an advocate of siding the West when it comes to law. But when the reality was done on me was when they told us that Simon was inciting violence via his social media handle, intent to commit terrorism. That is where I hated these people with everything in me. I don't trust them. So you now coming to tell us that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not getting it right. Please do something to get it right, please. We are waiting. We are watching. We too support. We are supporting. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is doing everything in her human power to make sure that she does not make the same mistake Simon made, and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, so that she will defend that document until they come out. Nigerian government is trying to provoke us to anger so that Biafran government will act. Then they will roll out army and tell us and tell the world. Shebi, we told you people. We told you that this woman is a terrorist. Now they don't have anything on her anywhere in the world. They don't. And that is why we will continue to defeat them. Some of you will say, hey, you know, this has actually been your trademark. But the God of heaven will always bear me witness. The God of Biafra will always bear me witness. Ajana Biafra will always bear me witness. I do not know Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I have never met her one-on-one. The only time I talk to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is when we are having program and I need to ask her question. And I don't even ask questions sometimes. When we did our security meeting, I didn't ask questions. It was some people that came in that I don't ask questions because I already know what they have in place. So you expect now that this thing that Soludo is doing was not engineered by France, by this country that your president fell. You think that they are not engineered by those countries? You think that they are not? This whole thing is not engineered by the West, so that they can use that against Biafrans. Is that what you? Turkey, my brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is why I love Biafrans. Turkey, they are Muslims. Remember, Gumi said Nigeria should join alliance with Turkey to defend Nigerians. And now Tinubu is in Turkey. And Soludo had to start up something to cause chaos in the southeast. Soludo had to start something. Let us think twice before we act. Let us think twice. Some people were saying yesterday on S-Page, oh, na Soludo went to Haniva Biafra. It is not like that. Soludo cannot defeat the whole Biafrans. It's not possible. They are waiting for, you can say that they're very scared. They are very scared. Even in the midst of this holy Nnamdi Kanu is another savior, they refuse to shoot gun. Even in the midst of Biafra or nothing, they refuse to fire. Even in the midst of this whole march for freedom, they refuse. Nigerian government refuse. Is that not appalling? Is that not surprising? Is that not? Once they see anybody that covers their face, now they can still fake it. They can still fake it and come out and shoot one Biafran citizen and said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out. Then they'll start petitioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. That is where you will now see Adan Biuchu. Ngozi Orabueze nebusi in the by. Oh, she too much. She can lie. She can confuse the people that she's confusing. You know, she knows how to manipulate. She's so manipulative.
Oh yes. Rose, he have tried a lot, and then he has explained those things that is so confusing to the eyes of every Biafran around the world. The issue surrounding what is happening in the southeast, mostly in Anambra, is something that they want the people to react. The governor wants the people to react, and the governor knows the reason why every of Igbo people, everybody is sitting at home every Monday. It is not something of they are forcing them, or it is not something of it is willingly they are doing it because of reason. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, is still in prison, and somebody that did not do anything and you locked him up just because of his saying that let my people go, and they do the right thing the way you are doing it to others, do it to my people. The next thing you lock him up. And then if you look very well, you will see that the governors, the leaders in the east, in the Igbo land, all of them, they are part and parcel of all those things. They are the main manipulators of all those things. So that is why they don't want him to be released, because they see if he's released now, he's going to be saying everything, as in if he speak, everybody will start following him. Then them that is in power, their own will become useless. So that is the main reason why all of them accept for Tinubu government, or for Tinubu government to prison him by all means. So this one Soludo is doing it to provoke the people, to annoy the people more and more, so that for the government to pay him and for everything to start happening. That is what is happening. And you see what happened during the case of Simon Ekpa and the Nigerian government. All those things is part, or is the plan of the government. So the government, they know how to manipulate things and how to turn things around. So once they want to use one thing to hold you, they know how to do it. And then now they are trying to manipulate things so that Ngozi Orabueze will now fall into their trap. So they will now start saying she's the one that is causing problem in the southeast. So that is how it is. Well, I would like to hear your comment down below. What do you think about the whole thing going on in Biafra land? Like, subscribe, and then make sure you share the video to go around. Let others see what is happening in Biafra land. Thank you for watching.